Delve into the heart of a story where beauty intertwines with the raw force of nature. Here, amid shimmering waves and gentle breezes, lies a tale so harrowing it's carved into the memories of those who witnessed it. Are you prepared to confront a reality where a serene moment can subtly be disrupted by the fury of the deep? Today we unravel a story that will chill you to your core and remind you of the ever-present dance between life and death in nature's domain. Ready yourself as we recount the haunting final moments of Tina Webb. Welcome to Animal Attack Files, where the beauty of nature meets its untamed wildness. If you dare, join us on this gripping journey through the depths of the ocean's mysteries. In 2004, a terrifying shark attack took place in South Africa. A massive great white shark brutally attacked and ate a 77-year-old teacher named Tina Webb in front of many people. This shocking true story happened at Fishhook Beach in False Bay, Western Cape, South Africa. This beach is famous for its clear blue waters, beautiful white sand, and breathtaking mountains. Many people swim, sunbathe, and enjoy water sports here. Fishhook is a coastal suburb of Cape Town and is popular among commuters, retirees, and vacationers. However, some people see the stunning South African coastline as a cover-up, hiding the potential danger from its marine creatures. These waters are known to be home to several hazardous sea animals, with the most famous being the great white shark, which is frequently spotted in these parts. Other sharks, such as bull sharks, tiger sharks, and bronze whale sharks, also roam these waters. Because their common prey, like Cape fur seals, is abundant here, it's not surprising that Fishhook Beach experiences an average of 7 great white shark attacks on humans each year. Shockingly, 10% of these attacks end in fatalities. Now let's turn to November 13, 2004, when a group of local fishermen returns to Kalk Bay with a substantial catch, including various types of fish and a large school of steenbris. According to Kalk Bay fishing rules, steenbris, a protected species, had to be released immediately if caught accidentally. The fishermen, however, didn't realize they had caught a large group of them in their nets. The water was also filled with a lot of fish blood due to recent fishing activity. As the group sailed about 1.5 kilometers, they eventually pulled their nets from the water and discovered the illegal fish. Being experienced fishermen who knew the rules, they decided to take a break and release the fish back into the bay. Unbeknownst to them, a massive great white shark had been attracted by the scent of their abundant catch and was lurking just meters away. While they were working to free the steenbris, everything seemed fine until the group suddenly noticed a huge fin breaking the water's surface next to their boat. According to sharktrust.org, nearly 2/3 of a shark's brain is devoted to its sense of smell. Sharks can detect even a tiny amount of blood in about 375,000 liters of water. The group believed that the shark they saw was the largest they had ever seen, a fact agreed upon by everyone. They estimated its length to be around 20 feet or even more. Typically, a shark of that size wouldn't be interested in small fish like steenbris. They knew it would prefer a larger marine animal, like the abundant Cape fur seals in the bay. The men watched as the shark circled the boat, its eyes locked on the trapped school of fish. Surprisingly, she didn't attack. After a few more circles, the massive white shark abruptly changed course and headed straight for Fishhook Beach. This was a busy day at the beach. It was 7 in the morning, and Fishhook Bay had just reopened after a 2-day closure. Tina Webb, a 77-year-old retired English teacher, was on her way for her regular morning swim. She had maintained this routine for the past 17 years. Tina, who valued staying fit, swam at the bay about 6 times a week, dedicating 30 to 45 minutes to each session. On this fateful day, little did Tina know that she had put on her swimsuit and her favorite red cap for the last time. As she entered the water and swam out from the shore about 60 yards, Tina gracefully glided along the surface of the crystal clear blue waters. The weather was calm, with a gentle wind blowing from the south to the southeast. This calmness meant there were no whitecaps to muffle the sound of her splashing arms and legs, which could attract curious sharks. Sharks are skilled at detecting small vibrations in the water, a technique they often use to locate wounded fish near the surface. At that time, there were only about 30 to 40 people on the shore. and only 2, including Tina, were in the water. While Tina continued to swim, a massive fin suddenly appeared about 25 yards away from her. Just as Tina switched from backstroke to breaststroke, she inadvertently placed herself directly in front of the shark. In an instant, she froze in horror, looking into the beady eyes and grey head of an incredibly massive great white shark. The shark violently leaped out of the water in front of her, causing a surge of adrenaline to course through her veins. Tina desperately tried to swim away from the shark, but there was no way she could outswim a shark. Before she could even scream, the enormous white shark lunged at her, reaching speeds of approximately 100 yards per minute and attacked her midsection with a devastating bite to her abdomen. The shark then let go of Tina with its powerful jaws, and horrified witnesses on the beach watched as the water around her turned a gruesome shade of red. Within moments, the shark reappeared and bit her again in the same area of her torso, causing her abdomen to tear open, with her intestines spilling out in a scene reminiscent of a horror movie. The great white shark made a quick spin around Tina's lifeless body and came at her from the other side. With one final ferocious strike, the massive shark latched onto Tina's frail 77-year-old frame, violently shaking her back and forth. This is a technique they often use to rip chunks of flesh and fat from their prey. Although she likely succumbed to her wounds at this point, witnesses from the beach reported that the shark released Tina once more. The shark then swam in circles around her about 3 times before finally seizing her one last time. It pulled her beneath the surface, never to be seen again. The witnesses, paralyzed by fear and horror, could only watch as the shark's dorsal fin sliced through the waves one last time before it vanished into the depths, leaving behind a lingering sense of dread. Rescue teams, including 2 boats from the National Sea Rescue Institute and a parole craft from the South African Navy, were dispatched to search for Tina's remains. A red-skimed helicopter was also sent to the scene. After several hours of searching the waters around the attack site, the helicopter officer spotted the shark in the Clovelly area near Fishhook. He reported that this great white shark was at least 20 feet in length and even larger than the helicopter he was flying. Despite a valiant effort by search and rescue teams, no trace of Tina, except for her red swimming cap, which had been floating near the scene of the initial attack, would be found. A photographer had unintentionally captured an image of Tina just a few days before her passing while trying to photograph the Fishhook Bay landscape. Upon seeing this picture, her family and friends would mention that even though she was gone, this picture was a perfect memory of her. One that would help them relive the good times when she returned home from her daily swim wearing her white bathrobe and her favorite red swim cap. Your support helps us bring closer to the wild from the safety of your screen. Stay safe, stay curious, and thank you for watching. Follow for more.